It's going to be Atomic and Beast Mode against Tawk and Com. Bad against Tawk Tuah. Or Tawk asterisk, 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 asterisk. If you read the scoreboard. Crew Battle 2v2. Quarterfinal for the North American ATR Cup season finale. Tawk Tuah just swept their round 1 match. They beat Andy, Wavy, and Hazo 3-0. And Bad just swept their round 1 match as well. Both teams went through with 3-0 sweeps. Do you guys think this is going to be a sweep as well? Com doing what Com does best. Chasing Atomic into the net. And Beast Mode immediately apologizes for his terrible challenge because he's left Atomic on an island against Com. If there's one player in the world you do not want to do this against, it's Com. He is going to bump your teammate and you're going to get scored on. Do I play much Rocket League? It honestly depends. Sometimes I play a lot of Rocket League, sometimes I don't. These days I've not had any time between going away to FIFA E, trying to launch the next rank, trying to run ATR Cup, trying to make Chalkcast content, trying to make Salt Mine happen. I've been a bit busy. Also trying to get real life stuff done before I go away for Christmas holidays. I've not had any time to play Rocket League, but hey, before that I was playing a lot of Rocket League. Kind of like summertime, autumn, I was playing a lot. It was really fun. It's always a game I can come back to and have good time with. But yeah, off season we've been busy. Oh! Atomic! The imposter! Beast Mode an easy save, but Atomic on the respawn panicked and redirected it past him. 2-0 to the underdogs. Tawk Tuah off to an absolute flying start. Will Com ever not be cringe? No. And I love it. I hope that Com's play does make you cringe. Hope you cringe IRL whenever he bumps your favorite player. Makes me happy to know that Com is making Rocket League fans around the world cringe. Off to a fantastic start. Exactly. That's exactly what I thought. So kickoff towards the back corner. Atomic interception off the wall. That's great speed by Com with the challenge. Yeah, Com's name did used to be Communism, but then he changed his name to Com when he went pro because he realized that he would not be able to keep that name. So yeah, he changed it. Lots of power missing from that shot from Atomic. Still not having the greatest game here. Oh, huge dunk. Attempted there by Tawk. One of the upcomers in this offseason, and now he cuts in front of Beast Mode. Beast Mode didn't see it coming, and it's 3-1. That was my PC. Don't panic if you got a notification sign. That was me. I don't know why my PC decided to do that, but it was definitely my PC. How many of you tapped out there? How many of you checked? It's a good save by Beast Mode, managing not just to get it away from the opponents, but towards his teammate. I'm always a bit scared when my PC does that recently, because I did blue screen once in ATR Cup recently. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. I'm always so paranoid. Like, if my PC blue screens one time, I immediately just think for the rest of eternity that it's broken and I need a new one. So yeah, new tax, year tax right off, PC incoming. Oh, good save, Com. Stopping Atomic. Now Beast Mode looking for an opening. Com again with a good save. Actually, it was Tawk in the previous save, now Com on that one. You blue screen plugging in a Guitar Hero controller. At least you know why it happened. You know, it's worse when you don't know why it happened. I feel like that's worse when your computer just blue screens for no reason, and you have no idea why. That's worse. So Bad are in a bit of trouble here. 145 remaining, down by 3. As again, Com with the Omega cringe gameplay, opening up the shooting lane for Tawk. Great stuff there. Almost a no-look bump by Com. He didn't have ball cam on for that one. Knew exactly where to go. But don't worry, all of you fans of the Bad Rocket League team. If they are going to lose in this format, it means that Daniel and Beast Mode have to lose a 2v2 game. You cannot eliminate Bad from the tournament without beating Daniel in beast mode at least once. Something not many teams have done. So they're not out of it, not by a long shot. This is a great showing for Com though. Tawk, like I said, one of the guys who's been hyped up a lot in this offseason for North America. He's one of the guys in the new gen of NA players. There's a lot of NA talent right now starting to break through, threaten the old guard. But this season, this offseason more than others, we're starting to see the old guard players team up with those new gen players. And Tawk, Com, alongside Evo. Evo's kind of the middle generation. He's like from the Daniel. Evo's from the Daniel Aqua gen. They were like the supposed to be, you know, new gen of NA, but it kind of just turned into only Daniel. And Evo and Aqua had delayed rises to the top. This is one of the reasons why I think that it's not only about the young players learning from the older players. I think it's about the older players learning from the younger players. Because you don't get better in Rocket League by playing with players who are worse than you. Oh, what a pass. Oh, what a goal. Atomic and Beast Mode combined for the best passing player we've seen today. Pinpoint accuracy with a 1-2 pass. Atomic in stride. Barely had to change momentum at all. If he did at all have to change momentum. Spot on by Beast Mode with the return pass. Half flip kickoff for Tawk. Doesn't want any volatility on this one. Trying to take control on the back wall, which he does. The one criticism I've got for Beast Mode, Daniel, and Atomic is that their kickoff strats do look lackluster at times. Other teams look like they have more preparation and more of a 2v2 kickoff repertoire than they do. Com looking to ground the ball. 0 seconds. He actually put Tawk in a bit of an awkward position here. Tawk has to be careful. Oh, it's another brilliant passing play. 0 second goal for Atomic in Beast Mode. Beast Mode, back pass off the sidewall. Atomic back to him. And look at that for a snipe. I mean, that's why I said Com's kind of put Tawk in an awkward spot. Tawk couldn't challenge safely. And if he retreats, he's in danger of a play like that. Com was so desperate to ground the ball that he forgot to stay active in the midfield. That's an open net miss. Tawk had a shot that could have won the game. Beast Mode and Atomic with the team plays to come back in game one. Solid by Atomic. Putting Com under pressure. He looks for Tawk at the side of the pitch. Atomic actually getting a little bit faked out here, but he's still in the game. Can Tawk and Com lock in and get another goal? They worked so hard for a 4-1 lead. To see themselves in overtime has to be a little bit tilting. Beast Mode double downwards off the post. Tawk did well not to own goal. Com covering mid, but he's out of boost. They've got to help each other out in the end of this game. Oh, Atomic and Beast Mode not on the same page. Tawk not able to get the shot on target. Com might. Delays the flick. It's not good enough. Beast Mode Atomic's passing plays have been fantastic. They've not been perfect overall as a team, though. There have been mistakes. There have been moments where they can be exploited. And here comes Com with the low air dribble. Dunks on Beast Mode. Atomic gets it clear. Tawk up quickly in the corner. Not able to slot the shot past him. Com sticks it back in the mix. Beast Mode overhead. Atomic thinking about demoing Tawk. Didn't go too hard for it. Didn't commit immensely for the play. Boostless. Beast Mode challenged from behind by Com. Intense OT in 2v2. You don't expect to see OTs last all that long. It's only 3v3 where they can extend for 10 minutes. 2v2, it's insane if you get a 5-minute OT. We're up to 2 minutes in just a few seconds. Again, Beast Mode and Atomic kind of tripping over each other. Sidewall double by Beast Mode into the back corner. Tawk keeps it there. Buys time for Com to circle around the back post to get boost, but this is dangerous. Oh, what an entrance to the play by Com. That was brave. Tawk and Com a bit disconnected at the moment in defense. Beast Mode and Atomic not able to land the pass to punish the gap in the midfield that was there. Tawk 1v2 play denied by Beast Mode's speed. Com awkwardly positioned. Wastes a little bit of time. Still a lot of work to be done in this position. Don't know why. I've got this horrible sinking feeling that you sometimes get when you're watching Rocket League that you're about to see a great game end on a misplay. And I hope I'm wrong. But I've just got that feeling right now. I don't like it. Will it be a big play by Atomic? Flip reset. Went for the double reset. Oh, Tawk with an unreal defensive stand. That's some save. Big dunk by Com. It bounces downwards. He can't get back to it. Beast Mode could. Com's slow back to this. Tawk has to be careful, and he is. That's a good 50-50 in the back corner. Tawk and Com have been a little bit spaced out too much in defense for my liking, but they're not being punished for it. It's good use of power slide there by Tawk to get back into position. He did land sideways on the wall. It was briefly awkward. Not for too long. Com lets Tawk back into the play before challenging. Now here comes Tawk. Not been able to get a clear-cut shot on target. Now they might. That's Tawk off the ball with the demo. Beast Mode dunked on. Tawk wins it. 3 minutes and 42 to OT, but it was Com off the ball that made it possible. Demo by Tawk. 50-50 by Com. Perfectly placed. And the underdogs have won game one. What a game. Passing plays by Beast Mode and Atomic were phenomenal. The shooting as well, off of the passing plays in regulation. Unreal. Still not able to get the win though, as they fell behind too far early on. We're not able to connect those passing plays in overtime either. A long overtime. Couldn't find the same openings. Honestly, like looking back at, if my memory is correct, the regulation was just winnable. I think Com and Tawk could have just won in regulation pretty safely if Com focused on his recoveries, focused for, like, at the end of the game, instead of trying to ground the ball, if he instead just had a mindset of, I'm going to make this easy for my teammate, instead of trying to make it difficult for the opponents, I think they would have won it. But I'm glad that we didn't get see that. The overtime was great. But sometimes, and this happens at the highest level, it happens at low level, it happens at all levels of Rocket League. When the clock is going 10, 9, down to 0, as soon as it starts counting down from 10, everybody loses their minds, everybody forgets how to play Rocket League. They just start going crazy trying to hit the ball into the ground. They go all in trying to hit the ball into the ground. Instead of just playing positionally, you know, not trying to stretch for ridiculous dunks and using all your boosts to overextend, leaving your teammate alone. Even in, you can listen to it in comms, like in Discord calls. Pros will just like be freaking out. It's like 10, 9, and they're like, yeah, okay, we just have to 10 seconds left, and everybody's losing their minds. Actually, you just have to stay calm. You just have to keep playing standard, and you're gonna be fine. If you're like already ahead, you're probably doing something right. Well, let's see what Beast Mode and Daniel can do. They've used their trump card immediately. No Atomic Daniel. They're just going straight for Beast Mode Daniel. We are going to see Atomic Daniel in Game 3. That's interesting for Daniel in Beast Mode. I think that really shows us they're not interested in trying to solo reverse sweep the series. They want to tie it right now and then take the lead. They don't want to have to try and come back from behind. Tawk out of position here. Beaten to the punch by Daniel. It's 1-0 to bad. Yeah, happens in football too. Teams will be winning and they start like just going crazy trying to like play time wasting instead of just playing football, and then you lose. It happens in every sport, you know. At the end of a game, the strategy just completely changes. People just start trying to play the clock instead of the game. Forget how to recover, forget how to manage their boosts in Rocket League, and forget how to challenge as a team especially. That's probably the biggest mistake that people make in 0-second scenarios where you're winning by 1, is they start to play for themselves instead of for the team. They think, oh, I could win the game right here. I could hit the ball into the ground right now and then we win. I could just go for this challenge and then we win the game. Instead of thinking, right, what does my teammate need me to do? Uh-oh. Bit of an opening there for Oivh, aka Evo. Has he named himself Evo? I don't know if this is an ode to Khaled at all with the lowercase o, capital E. I don't think it would be. But if this is some other reference, please do let me know. I don't know what this means. Tawk again looking very good in these lobbies. And Evo has many times in the past year been the highest rated, or at least one of the highest rated 2v2 players in North America. So this is a real threat for Daniel Beast Mode. They've got to really lock in here. If they lose, then suddenly Bad are underdogs in the competition. Yeah, I've not seen Khaled on any streams. I don't think he's been playing Rocket League. I think he's been focusing on real life. He's trying to level up his real life account. Good shot by Beast Mode. Daniel running interference as well. So Daniel, flip reset high. And then just lurking in the area, making it annoying for Tawk. Tawk was probably worried about waiting there in case Daniel turned and bumped him, so he rushed that save, rushed it into the air. A nice kickoff by Beast Mode. That's one of their best kickoffs they've had today. They've not had the best kickoffs out of all the teams we've seen. That was one of the good ones. Let's see what they did. Solid win. Absolutely muscles Tawk off of it. They're up 3-1. Wow, the kickoff strats are looking way, way improved. This time it's Daniel losing it towards Beast Mode intentionally. And look at the difference this can make. Having a plan as opposed to just autopiloting everything, giving the other team a small advantage. What are you guys? What is happening in chat? Why are we always arguing? I swear I didn't instigate this. See, sometimes people blame me for instigating EU versus NA, but I swear I've not said a single thing about EU versus NA in the past like hour. And we're seeing EU versus NA discussion in chat. What's going on here, guys? What's happening? That's a great goal. Tawk mid pass to Evo, who air dribble bumps it over Beast Mode. It's probably my fault. I refuse to take any responsibility here. I said nothing. It's really interesting after seeing like the one thing I do want to talk about with EU and NA is that the playstyles are so different for 2v2 in EU and NA. Even more different than they are in 3v3. Like 3v3, NA and EU playstyles are a little bit different. Pretty significantly different in some teams' cases, but in 2v2 it's even more different, even more unique when it comes to regional playstyles. NA is extremely boost orientated, even more than they are in 3v3, and EU is even more on the ball pressure than they are in 3v3. It's like the extremes. The tendencies you see in RLCS, you can amplify them in a 2v2 setting, especially crew battle 2v2 settings, it would appear. I would love to see this format on a LAN. Talked about this earlier, but I'll say it again. I would love to see this format in a LAN scenario. I think it would be really cool. Oh, nice play by Evo. That's going to be 3 goals. Daniel in Beast Mode, not over the line yet. We definitely have to do this again. One in chat if you want to see us do this again in 2025. I think we have to do this again. We have to try and get another one in EU with KC playing. We'd love to get them involved. Oh, big miss. Big miss by Tawk. Daniel puts in the 5th goal. For NA, we've pretty much got all the big teams here, but for EU, yeah, we were missing. Apparently Jack wasn't playing alongside Joris and Stizzy. We're also, there was no Gentlemates players playing, there was no KC playing. So it would definitely be cool to see that again with all of the teams that we're missing. And find out conclusively who the best pro team, or who's the best at 2v2 when it comes to pro teams. I think that's what we can conclusively say from this tournament. Is that, okay, we don't know who the best duo is, because that's what a 2v2 tournament is for, but a crew battle 2v2 tournament establishes who the best pro team is for 2v2. Like, will it still be Daniel in Beast Mode alongside Atomic, or will it be one of the other teams? Will it be a First Killer, LJ, Chronic? Me, I still think Beast Mode, Daniel, Atomic win this. I think Daniel and Beast Mode are the best 2s team. And in order to win against the bad roster in this format, you do need to beat them at least once. And Atomic is a great 2s player as well. I think that they're the number 1 team. FK, Chronic, LJ, my easy number 2 team. Daniel and Atomic against Evo and Com. So far the plan has worked out pretty well for Daniel and Beast Mode and Atomic. They wanted to send out their strongest duo in Game 2, get the win, and then establish a lead here so as not to put too much pressure on themselves in Game 4 and 5. What can Com and Evo do without their new and shiny new youngster Tawk, who definitely played really well in Games 1 and 2. Fear's voice is all the way gone. Wait, is he... oh, good save. Evo diving back and getting a good stop there. Is Fear's voice like actually gone? I had him muted there so I couldn't hear anything, but... Has he just been streaming too much and he's lost his voice? He's sick? Oh no. Luckily for him, this is going to be his last series of the day, so it's all good. He doesn't need to cast if he's like got pain. He should just stream. Just be a streamer. Just be a view partier. It's slowly gotten worse over the stream. Oh no. He's been TTS casting. Yeah, it's all good. Like it's pretty chill vibes at the ATR Cup. If somebody's got sore throat, sore voice, somebody's sick, then all good. They can just chill. That's a nice leave there by Com. Oh, what a play. Com and Evo not able to get the goal though, as Atomic lunges back and makes a key save. Still very well worked play. Com leaving the ball to Evo, letting him take it from a favorable position. Now Com looking for the bump onto Atomic, can't get it. Com's so sneaky with his bumps in 2v2. You'd think after playing against this guy for so long and knowing what he's all about, players would be able to see these things coming, but he's very, very sneaky. Very good at finding openings that other players can't get. You know, there's a lot of very physical players in the world now, but I think Com is definitely the most creative. Oh, what shot. Com! 1-0 with the ceiling shot. So far, they've been fantastic in this matchup. Daniel and Atomic, both in the net. Daniel trying to play for the in-and-out save. He thought Evo was going to come and bump him, it looks like. And yeah, just to explain again to the person asking, how do the rosters work? Games 1, 2, and 3, both teams send out all 3 of their combos. Oh my goodness, Evo double taps in a second goal. They're up 2-0. So game 1 we saw Daniel and... no, game 1 we saw Beast Mode and Atomic. Game 2 we saw Daniel. Beast Mode never getting Daniel and Atomic. For Tawk Tuah we had Evo and Tawk, then Com and Tawk, and now Evo and Com. So we get to see all of the different combinations one time each. And then in game 4, after this one, only undefeated teams are allowed to go back out. So for Daniel and Beast Mode, they can go back out in game 4 if they want to. But Bad would not be allowed to field Atomic and Beast Mode because they lost their game. Com and Tawk would not be allowed to go out for Tawk Tuah because they lost their game as well. Only undefeated teams are allowed to play in games 4 and 5. Hope that makes sense. Look at the placement by Atomic here. This is not an easy shot. Good coverage of the net there by Com. Atomic still placed it past him. Who are the top 3 bruisers in the world? I'm trying to remember, there was a player who was really, really high. Wasn't it Atto who was super high on the demo per game stats last season, the season before? I think Atto's got to be up there. Com is number 1 probably. Then Atto. Rettles is another honorable mention. I'm not sure if he makes the top 3 right now though. Maybe he does, I'm not sure. I'm probably forgetting somebody, but Atto and Com are the clear number 1 and 2 in no particular order. These guys playing so well. Great save by Daniel, but Com and Evo are all over them. Oh, another fantastic save by Daniel. Had to squash that one into the post to keep it out. Com and Evo keeping the aggression going. Keeping the pressure on. the tournament favorites. Giving them a real run for their money in the quarterfinal, but they've overextended. And now away goes Daniel. It's 2-2. Virtuoso, always a famous off-the-ball player as well, but he didn't have too many famous off-the-ball plays in more recent seasons. I don't think any of you guys would have expected Calm Evo Talk to be given bad this great of a series, but you can't forget just how high rated and how consistently high rated Evo is in 2v2 and how impressive Talk has been as of late. The one really impressive factor for me in this series is Calm. Calm has been fantastic. He has slotted in alongside these guys super well. What a save by Calm. Evo forced Daniel high. Calm did the rest. Now here he comes trying to counter-attack down the middle. Atomic intercepts towards Evo. Daniel able to get there first, but Calm with the recovery demo will get Evo back into the play. He's got the ball past Atomic, but he got bumped. Now Calm's got to be careful here. This is a bit of an awkward one. Does well. Keep the ball away from danger and to do it fast enough to not get demoed. Lose the 50 intentionally towards his teammate. Tense game. Again. All really good games in this series so far. Can Atomic clutch it up here for bad? Not yet. And now in comes Daniel. He's also stopped by Evo. Calm with a chance to actually get the winning goal here. Last chance of regulation goes to Calm with a reset. Saved by Atomic. What a save that was. Calm rolling back the years there. You guys who remember him from his 1v1 days on my channel will know that he was a mechanical player. Oh, Calm's just scored a kickoff goal single-handedly. Well, what on earth happened here? Daniel tried to delay it, but he got completely smoked on the kickoff. Calm reads the downward bounce as well. And now it's just Daniel and Beast Mode left. Calm has won both of his games. He's the only undefeated player in the lobby. Game 4, Daniel and Beast Mode, the only team who have not lost, well, the only duo who have not lost for bad. So they are going to be playing in the next game. Calm can be playing with either Evo or Talk. They won game 1 with Calm and Talk. They won game 3 with Calm and Evo. So they can send out either one of those duos for game 4 and then the other one for game 5 if necessary. That's really interesting. I'm not sure what Daniel was doing there with the kickoff because he tried to delay it, but he was very, very close. There wasn't enough separation between himself and the ball to really be an effective delayed kickoff in 2v2. It looked like he was trying to get the ball to pop up over Calm so that Beast Mode could go for it, or so that Atomic could go for it, I should say. But in 2v2, you've got to be really careful because players are not trying to go for a really standard kickoff in 2v2. There's a lot more variety with 2v2 hits on the ball, and Calm just went right through him there. Okay, when you're on your last life in the tournament, what better duo to have than Daniel and Beast Mode? Calm and Evo stay on the pitch. They just won, and they're going to go again. Calm again winning the first kickoff, or sorry, Evo this time. Flip reset into the crossbar. Calm lunges in. What a bounce that is. Calm can't get it on target, but his aggression was rewarded there. Calm lunging in from deep, catching Beast Mode and Daniel by surprise. How are the series going in the other matches, guys? What's happening around about the quarterfinals? Evo, low 15 against Beast Mode. Beast Mode did well not to get baited by that one. Gotta be really careful lunging in against these guys. They're so good at baiting you in with the threat of a solo play and then instead going for the pass. It's the reason why the passing plays are so effective for Daniel and Beast Mode is that they're constantly making people afraid of the solo play. Complexity beat Shopify 3-0. There it is, 1-0 Beast Mode on the end of a Daniel solo play. Over the top of both of them. It's a good finish by Beast Mode. It's not actually as easy of a shot as it looked. A lot of players would have panicked to that one and hit it too high trying to get it past the last defender. Who's winning Space Station Gen G and the Chronic LJ First Killer series? Are those series done yet? Have SSG and FK Chronic LJ advanced. Oh, Beast Mode surely scoring. Yes, he is. It's 2-0. And it's all about the solo plays. Beast Mode completely fakes out Calm, but he still had some work to do. That was so effortless. I love the way the Beast Mode just slows down the play when he's got an opening. We saw this earlier on with the triple tap. Still my favorite goal I've seen today, to be honest. The team plays with G2, former G2 I should say, were really impressive, but Beast Mode's triple tap with a reset was my favorite goal I've seen today, for sure. Actually got to give a shout to Aris with some of his plays. And Koford. Honestly, we've been spoiled. Absolutely spoiled for choice in the tournament today. There's been some phenomenal goals. Oh, what a read by Evo. Calm with the demo. Evo with a read. They're on the board as well. Daniel denied by Evo in the hunt for the third goal of the game. Evo opting for the boost grab instead of snatching at a shot that probably wasn't going to work. SSG Gen G went to game 5, Magic Bear carrying. That's pretty cool to hear. I thought SSG were probably going to win that one, so Gen G, the, I believe, 5th seed of the tournament against the 4th seed SSG there. Looking very good. Product FK LJ up 4-1 in game 4. Okay, so they look like they're going to be winning that one. But we've already got one of the quarterfinals in game 5. This one looking like it could go to game 5 as well. Very, very competitive stuff in the ATR Cup season finale for North America. Beast Mode and Daniel being forced to work hard for this. Somebody's going to challenge this guy though. Daniel air dribbling. So dangerous. This good challenge by Com. Actually a very good challenge by Com. Playing an effective angle, and Beast Mode has not done well there with his clear ball touch. That's going to be better. Bringing Daniel into the play. Evo so risky turning, trusting himself to have enough pace. You've got to really believe in yourself if you're going to get the ball off Daniel in those positions. You know Daniel's going to read it immediately. Com with the mind game, faking out Daniel. Oh, he panicked, he gave it away to Beast Mode. But that was brilliant by Com to fake out Daniel first of all. Now Evo trying to go 1v2. Com backing off. Fake challenge. Gets Beast Mode off the ball initially, but he's right back into the play. Oh, big miss by Evo. Com in a 1v2. Daniel. Saved by Evo's recovery. Looks like Daniel underestimated just how quickly Evo's going to get back to the play. Com and Evo making Daniel and Beast Mode sweat. They've got to win this game and the next one to send Bad into the semi-final. Evo's double reset goes too high. Daniel, after briefly lagging on the spectator client, resumes full control of the ball. Oh, Com in a bit of trouble here. Daniel top bins is it. Com trying to get a counter attack started, but that was not the play. He needed to be more careful. He should have been trying to take control of the ball there. Deflect it to a safe location. Final minute. Daniel and Beast Mode have a 2-goal advantage. It's a great dunk by Evo. It's another good dunk by Evo. Fergarel, thanks to the prime. Evo up super early. Daniel didn't need to be. Just read the down bounce anyway. But that was so aggressive by Evo. SSG up in game 5. Okay, looks like we're going to be the only game 5 left in a couple of minutes. The way that this is going, 4-1. Demo kickoff ineffective. That means that we're going to have Com and Tawk. Com and Tawk up against Beast Mode and Daniel to decide who will emerge victorious and who will advance to the semi-final to play against the new look SSG. Scribbles, Reveal, and Frosty. I mean, I told you guys at the start of the stream today, or like, not start of the stream, I think it was last series. I said that my predicted teams, my predicted top 4 for RLCS next season from NA is the obvious top 2 plus SSG and complexity. And it looks like that could be the top 4 of this tournament. So, you know, yeah, you don't have to weigh off-season tournaments into your equations when you're ranking teams, but I would not be surprised if there is a direct 1-to-1 correlation between the teams who make major for NA in the first split and the teams who finish top 4 in this tournament. Because, yeah, there's going to be a lot of crossover between success in 2v2 and RLCS 3s. Especially success in 2v2 as a full team. If your whole team are able to win in a Crew Battle 2s tournament, then you're going to be very, very dangerous come RLCS time. Yeah, we should be looking forward to this team even more now. Com, Evo, Tawk looking exceptional in the Crew Battle 2s. Alright, here we go. Last game of the series, Game 5. Daniel and Beast Mode already 2-0 in the series. The only undefeated duo left for Bad to field. And Tawk Tuah field their only undefeated duo, who won Game 1 of the series, Com and Tawk. Mission Impossible starts now for Com and Tawk. Can they eliminate the tournament favorites in the quarterfinals? You'd think this far into the series, Daniel and Beast Mode would have adjusted to Com's shenanigans. Well, let's find out. Can Tawk put up a masterclass? I think if Com and Tawk are going to win this, Com has to make space for Tawk, and Tawk has to go absolutely ballistic. We almost saw a little bit of that right there, though. Com did create some space for Tawk to work. But we can't rely fully on Tawk to get goals. Com has to keep working as well on the ball. And he has in this series. Oh, that's a bit slow by Com there. Tawk in a very awkward position, out of boost. Daniel misread the downward bounce, so Beast Mode going to try and get it right, but he runs right into Com on the backboard. Huge clear by Com, maybe too far actually, as Daniel just takes control for free. Daniel incoming. Com with a good challenge. Beast Mode. Past one. Tawk reads the bounce so early there. And now trying to get the counter-attack started before Beast Mode can recover. Daniel stops it. Com to the sidewall to Tawk. Air dribble mid. No reset. Cleared by Beast Mode. Again, Com lets Tawk come into the play. He's trying to let Tawk work. He knows that Tawk has got a better chance of 1v2ing than he does. He's trying to give him as many chances as he can. The key for defense for Com and Tawk is not to overextend. They cannot give Daniel and Beast Mode free counter attacks. Daniel and Beast Mode are always on the hunt for counters. I think they've probably got the best 2v2 in the world for 2v2 duos. Did I say the best 2v2? I meant the best defense in the world. I think Daniel Beast Mode's defense is top tier. Number 1. No duo can match them. There's a couple of duos who can make a claim for offense, but even that is debatable. Beast Mode with an absolute banger to go up 1-0. What a reset double. He absolutely drilled the backboard with the first touch. 1-0 inside 2 minutes. Not much you could do against that. What a passing play. Oh, Tawk slots it. 1-1. Kickoff went their way. Beast Mode hesitated. Com finds Tawk at the side of the pitch, and how about that for a finish? Game on. I know that's always going to open up a can of worms. As soon as you say that a team's the best in defense, everybody wants to talk about offense. Oh, look at Tawk go. Nearly 1v2 in Beast Mode and Daniel. I think he technically did, but then Beast Mode got back and made it into a 1v3. Beast Mode, fake challenge. Challenges in reverse instead. Tawk, sidewall to himself. It picks up the air dribble. He's challenged early by Beast Mode again in the recovery. Beast Mode recovery challenge is doing work for himself and Daniel right now. Com in a bit of an awkward spot. Tawk lets him have it. Oh, he's actually got this past Beast Mode. Beast Mode doesn't have boost, but he's faking. And Com didn't go up immediately. He actually fell for that. What a fake by Beast Mode. Daniel now unable to solo play Tawk. Com's got to be careful of drifting into the corner. That was dangerous. They both ended up in the same back corner. You really don't want to let that happen in twos if you can avoid it. Com immediately look at the bloodthirst. Starting to hunt Daniel, who saw him coming. Back pass. Tawk to Calm. Shot on target immediately. Beast Mode's there. Looking for Daniel at the side of the pitch. Tawk's up far too fast for him. Flip reset from Tawk. Can't get back to it. Misread in the back corner by Calm. Tawk has done brilliantly though. It's wide open for Calm. He's got all the time in the world. And he puts it through. Oh my goodness. Daniel and Beast Mode trail. What a 50 by Tawk. He was on the turn there, blind to Beast Mode's position, and he still won the 50. Minute of 41 for Daniel and Beast Mode to work with. Fake kickoff goes against Calm and Tawk there. They were the ones faking. Eventually it goes their way, but that was not ideal initially. Tawk with a reset after the ceiling bounce. Daniel brings it down. Calm full sends the challenge. Bravery absolutely on max. And now Tawk with the overhead read. Where's Calm going? He's got to make a play here. And he does. In fact, he's almost got another opening. Calm with a pre-flip flick. Almost had a reset off the back of that. Tawk blocked at the near post by Daniel. Wave dash on the recovery. Pops it over the top to waste some time. But now here comes Beast Mode again. He's kind of just giving that one away though. Tawk can well dash back to this. Huge dunk onto a boostless Beast Mode. Tawk trying to get multiple bumps on the backboard, but he's got to be careful. Slow recovery from Tawk. Calm is alone in defense against the ceiling double Daniel. Reset. Oh, Calm saves it. And saves it again. It might have fit Tawk as well. Daniel still coming forward against the boost starved Calm. Calm is doing so much here, but surely they have to score at some point. And they do. Calm's defense was crazy in this instance. He did so much for so long. But Daniel and Beast Mode kept the attack alive. That demo on Tawk was huge. Beast Mode giving them the sufficient time to tie the game. 42 seconds to go. Can you believe this is only a quarterfinal? Fake kickoff by Calm. Tawk with the reset. It's gone high into the backboard. That's almost bounced into the top corner. Calm up early. His shot's going to be saved by Beast Mode. Back corner boost for Beast Mode. Advances immediately down the line. Daniel's boostless. Trying to get the attack continued. But now it's wide open the other way. Where's Daniel going? Beast Mode and Daniel have overextended. Daniel had no boost. He was trying to demo Tawk. Tawk easily escaped. And what a pass. He just mids it to Calm, who's got another open net. What a stat line. 8 saves for Calm and Tawk. 9 for Daniel and Beast Mode. They've got 21 seconds to work with. Kickoff strats have been their weakness today, though. I don't expect them to get an immediate goal. But they've got possession. And they've got Daniel in the play. Reset. Off target. Daniel couldn't get it on. Beast Mode with the boost seal. Last chance gas for Daniel and Beast Mode, or they are going to be eliminated by Tawk Tuah. Daniel. Flip reset. Scoop. On target. Tawk saves it. The underdogs have done it. What a match. Daniel and Beast Mode finally fall. They needed a win in one of the other matches. They could not get 3. But wow, what a performance by Tawk and Calm. Calm goes 3 wins, 1 loss in a lobby as stacked as this. And, you know, people called for his retirement. Unbelievable.